Hi guys, Ivan and Susan here again from Vloggers on the Loose. 6,030 residents here, built over an area of 3.6 kilometres and 19 kilometres south of the Perth CBD. We're in a suburb called Parkwood. So let's go for a little walk around Parkwood and show you guys around. This here is the largest park in Parkwood, called Hossack Park. There's a pavilion over there. Looks quite good actually, that pavilion. They're doing some work over there because there's a builder's sign over there. That builder does a lot of these type of sports pavilions and stuff. There's also a kids play area down there, and there's another sort of, I think this could be a toilet block over here, I'm not sure. Well, there's something over there anyway. So the park looks pretty good. It's all nice and green over there, except for underneath the trees because there's no sunlight here, so it's just scrub. Oh well, it's neatly mowed under here. So have you guys heard of Parkwood? There's a brand new build across the road there, but it's a lot of oldish sort of houses here because it's been around for a while, the suburb. And you've noticed it's all above ground power over here. Nice day in Perth today, guys. We're going to reach a top of about 23, so pleasant. 23 degrees Celsius. Bit of cloud around. We did have some showers last week. We had some weird weather last week here in Perth for November. So Parkwood lies within the local government area of the city of Canning. It's a southern suburb, like I said. Parkwood is bounded by a road. These are quite major roads here. High Road to the north and northeast, Nicholson Road to the east, the Roa Highway to the south, and Willeri Drive to the west. So Parkwood was first settled by Henry Willett of Willett and Company, who was granted Canning Location 21 of the Canning River, which included nearby Linwood, and settled in the area in June 1832. So quite an old suburb. There's people doing some work over here. See all the paving and that. It looks like the paving's been, or it might be second-hand paving that they've got. I think it's second-hand paving because it looks quite grubby. But they will probably, once they've laid it, they'll clean it up and it should look okay. There's a nice lawn here. Best lawn in the suburb so far. Check this out. It's a new house also. I think there might be two houses there, guys. No, is it? Yeah, it is. There's two houses on that. So they share a common driveway over there. And there's another nice house across the road there. That's artificial lawn, by the way. It's an interesting garage there. I think it's just a carport. I don't think there's a door. The doors aren't up. There's no doors. Interesting. I would have put doors on there for a bit of safety. There's the jacaranda trees in full bloom here in Perth, and they are nice trees. Check that out. 3 of them in a row here. Beautiful looking trees. This one here is the best one in the middle. Have a look at that, guys. And there's quite a few birds in there, obviously getting the nectar from the flowers. So Parkwood, I don't know if you guys have heard of a suburb called Linwood, but Parkwood was actually part of Linwood. So Parkwood became its own suburb in 1993, breaking away from Linwood. So if you've heard of Linwood, then it's probably it was just part of Parkwood was part of Linwood years ago. So this old bus over here, guys, obviously doing some work to it. I'm going to take it around Australia. There's a flight path through here. There's the aeroplane there. It's quite low also. Look at that. That's a Qantas jet. So what we'll do now, guys, we'll take you guys to a different part of Parkwood and show you around there. We'll see you there shortly. Okay, guys, we're just in another part of Parkwood over here, and you can see another jet going over there. So it is close to the airport. You will get plane noise. And guys, I haven't seen a bad garden yet. People seem to take a lot of pride over here. Have a look at this garden here. And the houses are pretty old, because you can see that little dome over there in the lawn. That's actually a bore. That's the old-fashioned bore from years ago in the 1970s probably and 80s. So the houses here are pretty old. They're on fairly big blocks out here. And there's another jacaranda tree there. Jacarandas are in full bloom and they look really good. Only downside here is the, if you think it's a downside, it's the overhead power lines. But I haven't seen a bad garden yet. Check this one over here. Beautiful flowers everywhere. And this one, yeah, it's just fantastic. Look at the lawn. They've done a lot of good things on this house. Looks really nice. So guys, we've talked about the biggest park in the area where we opened the video. Well, there's about 4 parks in this area, and that one was the biggest, Hossack Park. Now, believe it or not, there's also an 18-hole golf course out here, and it's quite a well-known golf course. It's called Whaleback Golf Course, and that opened in 1981. It's a public course, and Parkwood's also home to the Perth Performance Tennis Academy. So a few things out here in Parkwood. There's a beautiful motorhome there. Check that out. It's probably cost more than the house is worth. Those things aren't cheap, those motorhomes. Quite expensive. So guys, what do you think of Parkwood so far? Leave some comments for us. See this house here on my left. That's all weeds here, but they've kept it very neat. So if I was going to pick on a garden, that's probably one of the worst ones so far, but I haven't seen any bad gardens. I'm not really going to say it's the worst, because people have kept everything mowed. Very neat over here. Everything's neat. It seems like quite a nice suburb actually. Very quiet through here, except for that dog back there. And that's the only noise I've heard. So far so good in Parkwood, in Perth, Western Australia. So guys, there's two shopping centres over here in Parkwood. One's called Riverton Forum, which is actually in Parkwood. And there's a small neighbourhood shopping centre also. Now Riverton Forum is quite big. Quite a big shopping centre. It's got everything there. There's two schools in the suburb. One primary school and one high school. Yeah, it's very quiet through here, guys, except for that buzzing, constant buzzing of the aeroplanes, which again, if you don't, there's another jet going over. If you don't like the plane noise, I mean, it's not too bad, depending on which way the plane's coming in. You will hear it quite noisy in with some planes, and not so noisy with other ones. And I've also got a fly bug in me here, flying around my face. It is getting into summer here in Perth, and the warm weather, unfortunately in Perth, brings out the flies. So talking about schools, guys, there's the primary school in front of us over there. Looks an oldish sort of school. Parkwood is an old area. Like I said, it's part of Linwood, broke away from Linwood in 1993. There's also two medical centres out here in Parkwood, and the closest hospital is the Bentley Health Service. That's the school there, guys. A lot of mature trees there in the playground there for the kids to sit under, keep the sun off them. And look at that, I never read the sign, guys. Strictly no parking, and that's where I'm parked. Well, it is a weekend, so there's no cars there, so nothing will happen. It's okay. That applies for during the week, and they've got the times there when you can and can't park, so all good. Don't dob me in. This fence here, guys, this one's falling down. That's an asbestos fence. Over there they've painted it because it's usually grey, but the whole fence is collapsing. And here's a new build over here. Have a look at this. There's two new builds in a row there. That's pretty cool. Some of the old houses have been demolished, and they're revitalising the suburb. They've put underground power for this one, but he's got a horrible power post there. And the same with this one here, this new house here. That's a nice looking house, the brick one. It's a big house. It's got another garage at the back there. They've also put underground power to that one. And this must be, these are all new houses here also on this side, so something's happened over here. Builders probably bought up some old houses, demolished it, because here's an old house over here. And we're coming up to the most expensive house over here that was listed. And this is it over here, guys. Now which one is it? I think it's that one. Because the sign's right on the border just about here. It's this one here. This one here is the most expensive house that's listed in. It's in a cul-de-sac, as you can see. It's number 9 Antio Court in Parkwood. It's a 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 1-car garage. So, guys, you're going to be quite shocked at the price over here. It's on a 793 square metre block. I had a look on realestate.com.au. It is all new inside. The whole thing's been renovated and it is empty. So everything's brand new inside. But have a look at that. That's the photos there, guys. The house is empty at the moment. They're asking from the high 900,000 Australian dollars for that house. Crazy stuff. And he lists that as a, it's got a swimming pool, by the way, in there also. He lists that as a two-car garage, but you could clearly see it as 1-car garage. So I don't like that when real estate people do that sort of rubbish, because it is rubbish. It's intended to suck people in. A lot of eastern states people get sucked in by that, and they buy over here property unseen. They just buy it off the internet, they read what's in it, and it's very deceiving. So no, it's a 1-car garage only. This could be probably the worst house in the neighbourhood, guys. That will be the worst house that I've seen so far. And that house, the most expensive house for 900, in the high 900,000s, is in that street. So guys, what we'll do now, we'll take you to a different part of Parkwood and we'll show you around there. See you there shortly. Okay, we're in a different part over here in Parkwood, and Parkwood actually isn't on the train line, guys. However, the closest train stations are Cannington or Bull Creek, and there's a bus service taking you to and from. So what we're doing now, we're actually coming up to the cheapest house over here that's listed in Parkwood, and this is it right over here. It's number 37 Torridon Avenue in Parkwood. It's a 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom, 1-car garage. As you can see, it's not actually a garage, even, guys, it's just an add-on thing. That's it there. There's a big fence in front of it, so you can't really see much over there, but that's it there. You get it doesn't go that far back, so it's not that big a house. Like I said, it's only a 3-bedroom, 1-bathroom. It's got a swimming pool in the back, and that house is listed from 565,000 Australian dollars. So what do you guys think of that, compared to the most expensive one that was in the high 900,000s? So quite a big difference there in price. There's a vacant block across the road there. Not sure if there's nothing saying it's for sale or anything, but it is there nevertheless. And the bus runs through here. The bus has just pulled up there. You can see it. So very close to that, the cheapest house, just outside your door virtually. So what I might do now, guys, is give you the median house price over here in Parkwood in Western Australia. And the median house price over here in Parkwood is 725,000 Australian dollars. It's quite high. The median unit price over here is 575,000 Australian dollars. So that cheapest house is listed at 565,000, and it's on a decent sized block. They didn't say the block, but it looked quite big over there, and the unit price is 575. So that cheapest house sounds like a bargain. The median land price over here is quite high also. It's a nice old car there, guys. I think it's an old MG. Look at that. That'll be the original old MGs. The median land price over here is 390,000 Australian dollars, quite high. And that across the road, there's one of the, we'll just cross the road here and then we'll show you. It's one of the shopping centres out here, but it's not really it's called Parkwood Shopping Centre, but it's only got cafes and restaurants in there and a hairdresser from what I've seen. So that's it there. No supermarket, no newsagent, nothing. And there are a few vacant shops in there, I think, because there's vacant areas on that where the signage goes. But yeah, it's only restaurants and cafes in here and a hairdresser. The cafes must be fairly popular because there's quite a few people coming in now. Morning. Yeah, they're all going there into the Malaysian restaurant, so it must be okay. All the locals seem to be going in. They're all dressed up also. I don't know if they're having some sort of function in there. There you go, guys. Right in front of us here, next to the shopping centre, right there is a medical centre, but we can't see it yet. We'll get a bit closer, but it is there. There it is, there, Parkwood Medical Centre. So that there's one of two medical centres in the area. And it's got physio and Pilates in there also. There you go. So what do you guys think of Parkwood? Let us know, leave some comments for us. Or we might just wrap it up somewhere over here. We might just wrap it up here in this little driveway, give you the view of that little shopping centre. It looks newish. All it is restaurants and cafes in there. Well, behind Susan there in front of me, there's a dentist also, I've just noticed. That looks fairly new. That double-storey place, that's a dentist over there. So yeah, we'll wrap it up over here, guys. Thanks for watching the video on Parkwood. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. We appreciate your viewing our videos constantly and regularly, all our regulars. Thank you for that. And we'll see you in the next one.